Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another trade recap. I really wished trade recap of today. Um, I took two trades today. I alerted one of them in my Discord as usual in here. Um, Today I played ping pong with NQ. I took two trades, a short and a long, explaining everything to come into the market. Honestly, not that hard. Pure sell-off after Asia, London, New York AM, PM. Asia, London, expecting a continuation shorts. Why we have previous month flow lining up with this monthly gap here. So that is a really strong area to catch a bounce. So that is obviously the draw. So I like the pre-market setup here. After we had this OB, we came down, we broke structure, we came up here. Like, let me mark this out. We came down, we broke structure. We kind of reaccumulated down here. Reaccumulation, we come up, we bounce from this OB, so we know this high should be protected. If we are looking for shorts, let me just mark that out real quick. If you're looking for shorts, so we reaccumulate here again, accumulate, we go down, we leave previous month low at this point, therefore it's already over, but we kinda just chop back up here. After we come up here, I'm honestly, you could have limited this OB, I'm not gonna lie. I waited for another 3-minute OB here to confirm this because we came down quite a bit and this move up was not really that bad. So we broke structure back to the 5-minute down here. We reaccumulated like all the way here, and I really wanted to come up into this 3-minute OB that I have marked out here to then go into this low. Would have been in the trade all the way in pre-market, so we would have been somewhere down here. New York Open or New York AM opens, use the volatility to push us down here. Have gotten this setup many times now. Is would have been pretty A plus. Seeing this, yeah, you could also limit the OB back here that you have here, and just use stop loss up here to protect it high. Um, would have probably been also a great trade. I just did not like the move up here. Not gonna lie, it was a little. I don't know. I just wanted to have another tap of the OB, especially coming into this shit week. I wanted extra confirmation and I got fried. So after that, we just dumped straight into previous month low. And I was expecting continuation shorts, but we caught a nasty reaction up here. I had this 5-minute OB. I thought, okay, maybe a bounce from here, but no, we straight up pumped. After pumping and coming close to midnight open, we kind of accumulate up here. So honestly, I did not like the area for a Friday. We are in a 1 hour gap. We are in a 4 hour gap. So not really great. So we are reacting down. I'm watching this 50-minute gap. 50-minute gap. I'm watching the FIB from high to low, those OTE levels. We also have the 10 a.m. open there, lining up with a 50-minute and 5-minute defense. So I'm waiting for the initial reaction here. And my first long was a limit from the 5-minute rejection block, legit a zero drawdown trade. My stops was right below here, 10-point stop. I would have TP'd up here, 1 to 16 or after we came up here and bounced so many times and legit started accumulating here for 20 minutes, I closed around 7:05 because I was expecting the resweep. We got the resweep after chopping so much. A nasty reaction here again. I re-entered here and don't ask me why. After this 1 minute went IFVG, I was planning to stay in the trade. I did close though, I don't know. It was just Friday, it was nearly into lunch. It was just not the prettiest trade, honestly. Looking at this after, you had another opportunity to low-key long into this if you use the OB here just from up here without the wick, like just use the more precise one. Just mark that shit out. We low-key we can also, I think, use the 3-minute one. I'm not too sure if that one got tapped. I don't think so, but I did not enter this trade, so I don't really know what happened here. Yeah, the 5-minute one, as you can see, like I really wanted to see, like want to see something like this: break structure, then tap, and then go. It's really just you have to be really confident in this and just scale down honestly, because you can also draw the fib from the low to high. You see we have OTE here, you have the 75 extension down here, so you could just either limit exactly on the tick here down there, or you limit the top of the OB, have the stop loss below here, and just target. For me, 35 point stop loss was too big. Into what happened here, this chop, this could as well also just chopped, manipulated down into some OTE here to then go higher. So I closed both trades basically like, I don't know, 20, 30 points in profit. In the end, it went, but I'm not too like thinking too much about it. Like I'm happy about the close. Could have happened everything. Like initially this looked great. Like it legit tapped me in, had zero drawdown, and it came up here in like 5 seconds. I was like up already. That is like already 70 points, I think. Yeah, and I thought this is gonna be a straight up TP up there. It just then hovered around for no reason. I don't know why, but the idea was there. 10 a.m. played out great the last 2 days, lining up with rejection blocks, lining up with gaps. The bias was a little bit fucked today, not gonna lie. But yeah, that is basically my trades of today. So the other short, by the way, that I forgot, it's a short. I'm not gonna go too deep into. It had a standard deviation level from me. Um, Stop loss slightly above midnight open, and I targeted exactly 10 a.m. I got trailed out in profits, 1 to 10 RR. I posted that on TikTok. It's, yeah, not a trade I'm explaining here. It has nothing to do with this model that I'm teaching or showing you guys. This is a kind of a different trade. As I said, this one would have been really textbook for me. I don't really see any like reason. Like there is so many stacked up confluences here that are like great, great, great. It's just, yeah. I really wanted that third bounce. Honestly, in a great market environment, I would have taken this. Honestly, yeah. I'm not too sure. Also, this move down here was a little too far for me. I was scared that this is going to be the manipulation, taking out this structure on the left that we had to then go higher, but the move was not really strong. You could debate either way. This would have been something I had also the limit. I also posted on my Discord. I posted it though with slighter risk. Let me just check how much I was risking. I think only like 7 micros. Yeah, as you can see, I wanted to trade an eval, like a couple of evals. 7 micros risk, 1.5k would have been a great trade. Did not get it. Don't worry, there will be another opportunity. So this is the trade recap of today. I hope everything makes sense. I hope everyone understands. And yeah, if you have any questions, as usual, just type them in Discord. I'm gonna go over them the next time. And have a great weekend and see you next week.